Hey everyone, on my free time, I scour the YouTubes for videos. But I think I found the perfect one to react to. We found a video that is from one of my favorite financial YouTubers that I've been watching for a while and has given me a lot of ideas and inspirations for what I do, who is reacting to someone that relates to me in some way. But before we get into it, make sure you like and subscribe. It helps us out tremendously. And also, while you're at it, head over to Graham Stephan's channel. Link is down in the comments for the original video. Give him a like and subscribe too, just so we can keep the love going. Appreciate you guys. Alright, so we found a video called Millionaire Reacts. Wait for it. Living on $245K a year in Anaheim, California. Wait for it. Millennial Money. And without further ado, let's get into the video.
Welcome back to the Graham Stephan Show. My name is Graham and welcome to my show. And today this title caught my attention. We're going to watch it. It's living on $245K a year in Anaheim, California. Wait for it. Millennial Money. So with that said, guys, make sure to hit the like button and please make sure to subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We're so close to 1 million subscribers.
Ooh, guys, we're so close to Graham Stephan's subscriber count. Just need your help. Okay, we're not anywhere close, but everything helps. Appreciate you guys.
Finally overtake CNBC Make It. So thank you guys so much. And now with that said, let's begin.
What I wish I knew before I dropped out of college, or even just growing up, I wish someone had taught me more about non-traditional paths in life. I think we all grow up thinking, okay, I go to school, I go to college, I intern somewhere, I get a job, I work for, a couple decades and I retire. That's like the American dream.
Sounds horrible to me. I don't know how many people look at that lifestyle and envy it.
Oh, that's what we say here, right? People think that, and we've kind of knocked Dave Ramsey around a little bit on this one, that financial independence is better than being dependent on a single source of income through your job. You're dependent on your job, that job can go away. You need to have a plan of funding your life, protecting yourself and your family outside of that job. It's good to have it, good to keep it. When you get that income, you got to do something smart with it, like invest.
He's obviously learned this. He's making $245,000 a year. I guarantee it's probably not from a job, but just watch me be wrong. Watch him work at Disneyland in Anaheim. For all I know,
not for that much.
Let's see.
My name is Moses Lynn. I'm 29 years old, and I bring in $245,000 a year as a destination wedding guitarist and landlord.
What? A destination wedding guitarist? That is not what I would expect. I would say, hey, he's probably in e-commerce, sales of some sort.
That is really cool. Destination wedding guitarist. So I actually, not jokingly, thought about this destination wedding concept because it seems like you get, some place that looks cool and then you make bucket tons of money on top of that and you have to do very little actual work. I mean, like you have a winery and then you just hire external contractors to handle all the wedding stuff and all you have to do is make your winery look nice.
Wow, $175,000 a year from 40 to 50 weddings?
See, rental properties.
Dude, this guy is a hustler. Just watch him have a YouTube channel. That other income has got to be a YouTube channel. They all have YouTube channels. Everybody now, Millennial Money.
All right, Millennial Money, if you watch this, living off of X number of dollars per year in San Jose, California. Wait for it, Millennial Money.
Money set aside for my college or anything like that, and so I knew that if I went to college and took the traditional route, I'd be hundreds of thousands in debt, and I just didn't want to start my life that way.
Look at that. U.S. Marine Corps, free.
Okay. U.S. Marine Corps. You don't say the ps at the end. It's Marine Corps. He was a U.S. Marine. If you ever see this, Graham, it's Marine Corps. No PS on the end. But also, good on this guy. I like it when someone who is in the Marine Corps is now hustling and becoming independent and doing all the right stuff. That's good stuff to see.
I think you get free healthcare for ever. It's something like that. It's something pretty incredible. There's a lot of benefits that go into that.
Most people don't know this. The Marine Corps has a band, and the entire Marine Corps has 10 guitarists, so there's 10 slots for a guitarist, and I auditioned for one of the spots. I got it, so I spent the majority of my enlistment, playing in rock bands, jazz bands, and performing for the Marine Corps.
What?
All right, I got two things to say about this one. First off, this is frustrating as someone who was in the Marine Corps that went into the infantry and got deployed to Iraq. Like, there's jobs in the Marine Corps that are like playing guitar. Like, come on. And we get the same benefits at the end. My second point on this is, if you're gonna join the Marine Corps to get the college benefits and use that as your route instead of going into debt, join the Marine Corps and join the band. Or join some service and join the band. You don't have to do all the hard stuff, apparently. You could do easy things and get the same benefits. So now that I'm on the other side of that, I would recommend people do that.
Went to college and I started a YouTube channel, actually.
There we go. The YouTube channel. They all have the YouTube channels. Everybody. Bring someone else on who doesn't even know what YouTube is. Please. I want somebody who doesn't watch YouTube.
No. Millennial Money. Don't listen to Graham. Give me a call.
Wow, unemployment insurance early in his career. Yeah, you know what? Music is a really tough career to make it in. Like, you could even be the best musician in the world. But if you're not good at marketing, if you're not good at business, you're not going to make it, even though you're a fantastic player. There's so much that goes into it. And you really got to be a people person to network and just get in those places to be able to get shows.
I've always believed that if you don't have a safety net, if you don't have a backup plan, you have to succeed.
It does work for Disney. All right, psych.
I think a lot of the difficulties I ran into early on was just like pricing. I had no idea how to price myself. So my first wedding, I charged $250.
Oh man, imagine booking this guy for $250. Those first few people got a deal.
All right, so it sounds like 40 to 50, that's not every weekend, but you could stack like a few. You could do like a Saturday, Sunday, Friday, Saturday, and then have other weekends off. He's making a crazy amount of money, which means that he doesn't work a lot. He could work pretty intermittently and spend the other time doing other stuff. Maybe his YouTube channel, trying to promote that and getting bigger. What a lot of people don't know until you actually run your own wedding is most people put in their contracts that they get a plate of food as a part of being the wedding party, that they're going to get fed. So this guy, not only is he making some fancy stuff, but he's probably getting hooked up with some fancy meals and stuff along the way too.
Wow, $4,000 to $6,000 per wedding, depending on the package.
See?
Wow, what a day. What a fantastic career.
Growing up, we didn't have a lot of money. And so our mindset was very much this scarcity mindset of there isn't enough, we have to save as much as we can, versus now I feel like I have more of an abundance mindset.
All right, so this abundance mindset, he's paying $5,000 a month for housing, and that's mortgage and utilities. Okay, you know what, that's California for you. I mean, he's spending probably about the average of what most people would be spending in California. It's probably higher, but you know what, he's living in Anaheim. It's not a cheap place to be. Discretionary, $1,000 a month with a barbell. Shopping and home improvement. That home improvement is never ending, I tell you. Food, $400 a month. That's actually pretty cheap. Gas, $223, insurance, $154, and phone is $50. But, okay, his housing definitely takes up the most of it. But of that $5,000 a month, I guarantee a big chunk of that is going back into home equity. So his actual cost is going to be a lot lower.
Well, okay, so Graham isn't wrong. He comes from that LA area, and this is some of the most expensive places to live on the planet. So I get it. This guy probably bought a house. He's probably feeling pretty spicy. He sounds like he's got rental properties, so he knows this real estate game. But if I was single and had no kids, which it's been a long time since I've been two of those things, I would not be buying a house and living in it in LA right now. Because the opportunity cost is going to be tremendously high. Like, he probably assumes, like, I'll buy a house, it's going to grow in equity, it's going to appreciate, I'm not going to worry about it, I'm paying equity like Graham said, but like, imagine what he could do if he rented something for crazy cheap, like a room with a bunch of roommates. If he pays very minimal, he's investing like crazy, there's going to be a time in which he hits that financial independence stage, and it's going to be really quick. So
yeah, look at that. Like I mentioned earlier, free health insurance for...
Okay, unless this has changed, you don't get free health insurance for life coming out of the Marine Corps. You do if you get a disability rating. So a disability rating is like you got damaged in the Marine Corps. When you're getting out of the Marine Corps, you go to a doctor and you're like, look, my knees are shot, my back is shot, my shoulder is shot. Those are all things that are true for me. And they rate you based off of what they think that might impact your future work to look like. So if you get like a percentage of disability, depending on that percentage changes the benefits that you get once you get out. Disability and full health insurance for the rest of his life. you know, I don't know. That seems a little shady to me. You know, as an infantry grunt dude, I don't like that. So, you know, just for context, this is what I did every Friday. I put on over 100 plus pounds worth of gear and hiked around a bunch of mountains in Southern California and sometimes in the snow in Northern California in the mountains. All right, so I'm done being jaded. Let's watch this show.
Life. Now, I'm curious if that transfers to a spouse. So if he gets
does
married,
not.
they also get that. I believe so, but that alone could be worth like $300 to $1,000 a month indefinitely for the rest of your life in healthcare. And it's good healthcare too, from what I've heard. So that's...
I don't know who he's talking to, but that's not the case. It's great healthcare when you don't need it. Like, if you're young, it's absolutely great. If you got to get some serious stuff done, it's probably the worst.
All my variable spending, I budget about $800 a month. So that's like food, fun, everything. Every time I spend, I just deduct it. And so I can very easily see where I'm at every month.
Wow, he tries to save $10,000 a month to buy more investment properties. This guy is going to be loaded. Now, I'm hoping he's not buying in California. It's a personal thing for me, but I just have to say, it's like if you ever move anywhere else, you're stuck paying the California income tax, no matter, you know, just because the property is located in California. Now,
It is true. I mean, I don't buy here, but I'm really paying the price living here. I'll tell you that much for sure. It's rough.
Rental property, it was about 3 or 4 years into me owning my music business. And so at that point, I saved up enough money that I could afford a rental property.
look at that. There we go. He's doing exactly that. May of 2020, Little Rock, Arkansas. Fantastic time to buy. Oh my gosh, that was like peak panic. Nobody knew what was going to happen. The market was just starting to recover. So that means he probably got in contract at like the worst of the worst of the worst. That was a good deal.
Little Rock is that place where it's up and coming. Property values still haven't caught up to rental prices. So property values are low, rents are high, and that kind of gap, that's where you make the money.
He's not wrong. He's doing everything right.
A lot of people, I feel like they read a lot of books, they go to seminars, they wait till they feel ready before they jump in. I'm the opposite. I jump and then I learn how to swim.
Nobody is successful coming out of the gate. Everything requires failure to learn. Everything. Like, you can book learn as much as you want, but you got to jump in at some point. The trick is you have to be in a position where you can make mistakes. You just have to be. Like, you have to find a way to do that. And what I've been advocating for is live off of such a small portion of your income that it gives you such a big buffer for making mistakes, because you're going to learn in those mistakes. You're going to find out what you don't know. You're going to learn how to be good at it, and you're going to make mistakes and recover from them. And the next time you're going to be successful.
People, they overanalyze everything. They're like,
Oh, if I'm going to do something, I need to be an expert on it first. And I'm going to figure it out.
but I gotta say, like 99% of the time you end up doing a whole bunch of research and none of what you learn matters. Like, you're gonna be in it and there's gonna be something else that comes up that you have no clue about. I think a lot of the time, just starting, learning as you go, you'll be fine most of the time. As long as you're not blowing it all in call options on Bed Bath & Beyond, chances are you're gonna be okay. Oh, wait, what? I thought he made $42,000 a year from the rental properties. That must be gross. How has he not turned a profit yet? Is he not cash flow positive on these?
All right, I'm going to explain this one to you, Graham, because I know the answer. He's not profitable because every time he makes a profit, he's turning around and using that on some other form of property. So the individual properties are cash flowing, but overall, he hasn't actually turned a profit. In fact, he's probably seeing a loss.
You're like, this is perfect, but you can't afford it. You don't want to be in that place where you're overstretching yourself to invest. Or Greece. There has never been a moment where I regretted dropping out of college. It is by far the best move I've ever made in my entire life.
Well, just watch. After this video goes out, 150,000 people are going to see it, and I guarantee he's going to get way more business. It sounds fantastic. He's really not doing anything wrong.
That was pretty good. We got to meet our friend, the Devil Dog from Anaheim, California. I'd be interested to know if what years and stuff he was in. If you see this video, man, hit me up. You know, fellow Marines got to stick together, so. But yeah, overall, good video. He's doing good stuff. He's doing a lot of stuff right. He's probably living on a real small portion of his income. He's investing a lot. The parts that I would disagree with are probably the amount he's spending right now. I think he should be investing more. And then he said something at the end there about it being too tight, or not investing until it's too tight. I disagree with that a little bit. I like to feel as if I don't have enough money. like things are a little bit on the tighter side and I have to kind of scramble to make things work. And also, if I have cash sitting around, I tend to spend it on stuff I probably shouldn't. So my philosophy is I want to stay cash poor, I want to live a decent lifestyle, but I don't want to have a whole lot of cash sitting around, and I want to get rid of it and invest most of it if I possibly can. But for Graham, I think that I got it right when it comes to what he's doing in the rental properties, just real estate in general. It's a great way to invest, and I think this guy's got it right. He's got it locked down. So thanks for watching. Please let me know what you think in the comments down below. Make sure to like and subscribe, and head over to Graham Stephan. Give him a like and subscribe as well. I guess he's close to 1 million, so maybe help him out. Maybe we'll get us to 2,000. That's what I'm talking about, guys. I super appreciate you, and I'll see you guys next time.